Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan. Just got the screen recording started. Actually, wait, I can end that because I don't need to start that right now. Aside from that, getting into the video on an interesting topic. Also may hear my dogs in the background a bit. I'll cut them out whenever they bark. They were just going crazy because, you know, delivery man, whenever they see USPS, UPS, FedEx, any delivery truck, they go absolutely nuts. But I'm sure other people's dogs, you know, we can relate because, dogs and, you know, delivery people just, yeah, combo doesn't merge. But aside from that, they also think, because aside from that, there was a delivery driver that used to, you know, bring my dogs treats. And yeah, now they think every driver brings them treats. So it's just kind of like, you see what I'm saying? Dilemma. But aside from that, we'll get back into this screen recording in a second. I'm just going to X this out. But we're going to be diving into the Futura SB Dunk Low. So aside from that funny, you know, kind of intro right there, it has all the laces, you know, purple laces we got with them. Y'all can see the Futura logo right there. I do have the other pair right here as well. Got the box with them. I also have a 9.5 and 10 on the way. Comes with everything, like box label, all that. I don't even think there's a 10 listed on GOAT. I'm going to show you all that in this video. Like, there's none of these really listed. Very, very limited SB. But, of course, there's none listed at the moment. Tristan, you know, the sneaker has not dropped yet. And I would agree with you. True. So, if y'all want more content like this, you can check out my Instagrams, any of that down below. I'm always posting, buying, selling, trading there. Also, do not forget, give me a follow there because I'm going to be doing that 10K giveaway any day now. Probably within the next couple weeks, I would say, because, you know, I'm going out of town a little bit. So, you know, just, I got to kind of, you know, space it out. But, doing a military blue 4 giveaway. So, I know some of y'all are going to be interested in that. So, do not miss out on the IG. But, let's dive into some of the details about these Futuras, resale price, and kind of, I know a lot of people have been asking me where these are going to be dropping. I'll give you an idea of where I think they will drop, just based off, you know, some of the recent collabs. So let's just kind of get into it. So first things first, as you guys can see, up close, again, I know a lot of people are not rocking with canvas on SBs, but I can tell you guys, this is actually a really nicely done canvas SB. I was not rocking with, you know, the Jarritos SB and how those were done with canvas. But once you actually got a pair in hand, you were like, wow, these are really, really nice. And it's the exact same with these, I feel like. You know, it's kind of that idea of, oh, you know, they're canvas. I'm not really rocking with it. They're, you know, a little bit overrated. And I'm going to agree with the idea that, yeah, there is definitely people hyping them up a little bit, you know, a lot at the moment. But this is a 6 summer colorway. There's no denying that. And there's also none of them. They're only producing 10,000 of these. And the fact is that some are already getting backdoored at the moment. I mean, that's like, you know, how we got these right here. But yeah, there's pairs already being backdoored. So how many are actually going to release? Who knows? So that's when you kind of get down to that. It's becoming one of those sneakers where it reminds me of some of these Travis Scott releases where people are like, oh yeah, they just backdoored the whole team. Oh yeah, you know, nobody actually got any dubs. And it's like, yeah, well, a few people got dubs. It's just they were people that weren't, you know, on Twitter or on Instagram. But then also, yeah, most did get backdoored. You hear my dogs right now, probably another dog. You guys can see there's the tongue tag. Insole just kind of has this logo on the inside right here, the Futura Laboratories one, and then it also has this signature on the bottom, Raphael, which is also on the inside of, again, that insole. So another thing to keep in mind. Also, again, you can see it right there on the tongue tag that I just showed you. So that signature is in a few places on the shoe. And overall, another thing I want to kind of show you. So getting back to what I was saying, sorry, I had to help my dad with something real quick. So aside from that, what we got with these, again, I wanted to show y'all that each one of these is unique, and that's kind of one of the main things I want to get into. So when you look at the details on these here, I'm going to wait for this to focus so you guys can see that, but each one is unique, and that's kind of one of the main things about these, why I really like them, is that it kind of reminds me, I mean, I'm not going to go as far to say, you know, the dunks, but the fact that each one has unique details on it, I think that's a cool portion, you know, and it's kind of like, you know, the upcoming, I almost just dropped these, the upcoming Race of Leals that we have, you know, where the swoosh on one side is like kind of that dark blue, and then on the other side is kind of like that, like bright pink or violet colorway. It's not like a really bright pink. I think violet's more accurate, but it's kind of like those, where, you know, each one has its unique details, and it's similar in a sense. We got some SVs on the year, you know, coming up this year with that sort of style. So aside from that, another thing I can show you guys is the split laces that we have on these. That's another detail. Again, you guys can see it kind of goes from that purple colorway to I mean, it's not like a, I mean, it's kind of like turquoise almost, you know. It's not fully green, you know. It's like a teal or turquoise colorway. You can kind of see that more or less a brighter teal, you know. I wouldn't say it's a dark colorway. And then you just got the icy blue soles on these. That's probably, I mean, it's a very basic thing to say. Probably my favorite part of the shoe would be the icy soles. I just love icy soles and SBs. You probably, if you've been here on the channel, you've heard me talk about it a million times. It's something I rock with. I like it. So yeah, that's just the truth there. But aside from that, you also can see we got kind of this, this is a darker teal, kind of a darker turquoise swoosh that we have, as you notice, that is present on both of them. And then, of course, just the laces, right, which you could also wear that match kind of that, lining we have on the top of the tongue tag. You can see it's both that violet colorway, both the exact same, and then you can see kind of that inside padding on the sneaker. It's just kind of like, a lighter shade of purple almost. I'm trying to be accurate with naming these colors, but like honestly, this is one of those shoes. If you want to give your full opinion on it, you got to see it in hand. That's how I feel about it. Because I'm somebody that, when I was seeing the pictures for these at first, I was like, Canvas SB, I don't really get the early prices, because if you go check out the early prices right now, which actually the next thing I wanted to dive into in this video, I'm also going to show y'all one last part of the sneaker real quick, the reflective back heel tabs that we have. If you were to take a picture with flash, both of those would reflect. And same with the Futura logo right there, the FL on both the sneakers. Those are actually reflective for anybody that may not know that. So, aside from showing y'all the sneakers, I actually wanted to dive directly into discussing the price. So just started my screen recording. Here's my IG again. If anybody was curious about if this is actually, this is actually my page. I'm always posting here every day on my story. But I wanted to give some comparisons when discussing these Futuras. So first things first, here are the current prices on them. There's not even a size 10 listed. I got a 9.5 and 10 brand new. Obviously, y'all can see the prices, so come correct with the offers, right? I've sold to a few of you guys already. This exact pair, a few of you guys already. So I appreciate that. Being able to do business with you guys, it's always a positive. So, it makes me smile, whenever I get a DM from you guys. And, I'm always trying to give you guys the best deal I can. And make sure you guys know where you can sell, educate you guys. I get a lot of, just general questions too. I try and get back to those. But aside from that, you guys can see the market is absolutely nuts on these. But there's literally none of them. And there's also not many people that have them early at the moment because it's a very, very valuable sneaker, but also the early pair prices are very up there. So, you're kind of taking a risk paying that early pair price to make a higher sale at the end, which I've done that, ended up working out. I'm going to keep buying them because, at this point, it seems like one of those SBs based off, what I've been doing recently with them, the amount of sales I've been making. I think this is going to be a very, very valuable pair in a couple years just because there's not going to be any of them. A lot are getting backdoored. They might not even hit sneakers and skate shops. They're going to hit the Futura Laboratories website. That's where they've dropped their 2 recent Crocs collaborations. The one coming up is going to be dropping on their website, but this one that they just did, only 1,000 pairs. You guys can see the prices. It just seems like a theme with Futura Laboratories that they do not make a lot of pairs, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. So for people that may think, the 10K rumors, that's cap, I don't think that's true. I've made multiple $1,000 plus sales on this SB already, early, which is not normal. And also, go check GOAT. The last size 10 that sold, which I have a size 10 OG all, I should really think about that. Last size 10 sold for $2,000. $2,000. Here, make an offer. Last sale. Here, what's the last, I don't even think I can show it. Look here, for the 9.5, last sale, $2K. So, you see what I'm saying? There's people paying up from, and, a lot of those people haven't even seen the shoe in hand yet, but it's limited. They're not going to be making a lot of them. Obviously, NikeSB.com/shops will be your friend if they end up hitting skate shops, but I think this might only hit a shop or two. It just seems like one of those SBs that's not going to be, getting shared out there like that. It seems like a more kind of higher end, limited collaboration. Probably would just hit their website and maybe a couple other in-store locations, but it's not looking like there's going to be a lot of pairs, just based off, what a lot of their past stuff goes for. A lot of things they do are valuable. So it just seems like a general theme that they make expensive or kind of limited collaborations. That's one of the main things I wanted to get at when discussing these. So summer 2024 gonna be $135 retail. Obviously, if you hit retail on these, please do not get rid of them like that. You can DM them and sell them to me if you want. I'll hold on to them for you, and you come back and get them maybe. But it's just this is one of those pairs where if you get lucky enough to hit it for retail, it's so limited that you just gotta put it on ice for a while. You can wear them if you want, because this is not going to be a shoe that, if you hit it for retail and wear the shoe, it's still going to be worth a ton of money down the line worn. You know what I mean? Just because, again, when you only have 10,000 pairs being produced, right? That's when you just start getting into really limited categories. Sales already happen at thousands of dollars for an early pair, and it just seems like there is a general demand for them. And with the SB hype right now, I think that's just something that we have to mention. Nike's trying to capitalize on that, and they're going to do limited stuff. They're going to do, collaborations that are kind of, more available to the public, and that's kind of what they're getting at right now. So that's really what I wanted to discuss about the Futura Laboratory SB Dunk Low. Just wanted to kind of show you the current prices on them are absolutely nuts. I mean, check this out, guys. This is no joke. This is crazy. I mean, yeah, there isn't even like some sizes listed. Like the 10 I got. I don't think I'm gonna list it on GOAT, but the fact that I can get 2K for it, I might end up doing that. So yeah, if anybody's interested, excuse me, I got a 9, 9.5, and 10 in these. This is the size 9. This is my personal size, so I might end up keeping these. We'll see. But yeah, if you guys want more content like this, check my Instagrams down below. You can subscribe and like for more on the channel. Just trying to hit 200 likes here. And just let me know your thoughts on this SB. Is it one that you're going to be trying to go for? Do you think it's extremely overrated? Do you think, it's something that is kind of worth the price at the moment? Obviously, when you start getting into sneakers that are that expensive, it's probably not worth it. But to be honest, this is one of those ones where, I've already paid a premium price on a couple pairs. Luckily, I got them off. But it's like, yeah, these are valuable, man. And I don't see them really coming down because it's like, you need pairs available for the price to come down, and it's like I don't think there's gonna be any pairs available. That's just kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, check out my IG if you want to stay tuned for the 10K Military Blue giveaway. That'll be coming very soon. But I ended that screen recording. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys. Hopefully I will catch you all in the next video coming soon, and let me know your thoughts on the Futura Laboratories SB. I'll have a how-to cop for the Race of the Alls coming tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. That might get pushed back, and there might be another different idea tomorrow, but we'll see. That'll be coming soon. I just want to see it load on sneakers first, because it should. But that's it. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.
Sticks made a fucking hit.